What is up? We're live, I think, from what I can see. Uh, so look here. What's up, dude? How are you? Man, I'm having so many issues with streaming this way, with all the different all the different laptop and the PC and everything. It's just such a pain. Hopefully next week when I get my monitor. I might actually have it tomorrow. If not, I'll have it Monday though, and I can have this set up properly. It's so off-putting having two completely different systems. So let's take a look then at what we came here to have a look at. Let me grab this. Oh, yo, Swedish Horror Nerd, how are you? Maybe try StreamYards. One of the lads does his live show off that. Yeah, I'm actually using StreamYards, man. But just with the way I have things rigged up at the minute, it's just such a pain because I have a new Mac PC, but then I have the MacBook over here, which is what you guys are looking at me on with the camera. And yeah, it's just I'm not feeding from the one system, so I've got one thing set up on this and then a separate setup over here, and it's just a pain. If I had just the two monitors hooked up to the one thing, it would be much easier. Okay, let's see if I can add this in here. Here we go. So, what did you think of the artwork? First of all, oh, I absolutely love this. I know some people probably uh, won't like it, but I actually really like it. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me bring it up. Just in shot right there is the 2018 Myers mask right behind. Um, yeah, I absolutely love this artwork. I think it's incredible. We all knew he was going to be burnt and stuff, so that's not really a huge surprise or anything. Yeah, it looks class. Like one last go for Mike. 1000% agree. Yeah, you know what though? It's one of those things now where like where do we go from here? Because is this actually the last we'll see of him? I can't imagine Blumhouse are going to do too much more with him after this. Um, but yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen or what they're going to do. Um, am I back? I'm not sure what's going on. I've had so many problems with this. Like Jesus Christ. It's the second time he's been burned. Yeah, that's true. Actually, it is the second time. Yeah, apologies for that there. I'm not sure what's going on. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I reckon there's going to be a huge body count in this one. Obviously, we could see from what was going on the kind of basic setup for how he escapes. I mean, it was obvious. I know a lot of people are ragging on the fact that we got that reveal of how he gets out exactly, but I mean, it's kind of irrelevant, really, isn't it? How he got out. There was only one of a handful of ways he could have gotten out, so it's one of them things. But yeah, it's interesting because a lot of people seem to be mentioning Jason. It's funny you say that there, Greg, about Jason's mask. It just reminded me a lot of people are liking this to is it going to feel like Jason cosplaying as Myers just because of the way he's going to act in the film? It's going to be completely different from anything we've ever seen, and there's a lot of people out there that seem to have a little bit of a worry about not keeping true to Michael Myers and just the shape and what he's supposed to be and what he's about, keeping that tension, building the suspense, having a little bit of that mystery. A lot of people feel that having a brutal high kill count movie like this might ruin some of that mystique. I don't think so. I think it'll be good to see a different side of Michael. I mean, do we want to just see the same thing over and over again? I personally, in a way, I don't mind as long as I see Michael Myers. I don't really give a shit either way, but it would just be nice to see something different. The only thing is, right? How do I word this? So, I have some. How would I word this? I have some surefire knowledge of some of the things that may happen in this story, and I'm actually really interested to see. I know we haven't even seen Halloween Kills yet, but I'm really interested to see where Halloween Ends is going to be, because and how they're actually going to close it out. Obviously, I don't think they'll kill him. I can't see that, but I may or may not know some of the story of this movie. Swedish Horror Nerd. Yeah, it's going to be some hatchet shit going on. Yeah, it's going to be a middle finger towards the OG movie. But at this point, just send it. Yeah, I mean, like, it's one of those things. Like, he's had that many different versions and that many different storylines. It doesn't really matter at this point, and they have to do something fresh. You can't just make the same movie again, especially when a lot of people regard the original Halloween as a masterpiece. There's no point in just trying to make that again because you're just never going to make people happy. So you need to try and do something a little bit different. There needs to be I don't know, switch it up a bit, do something different, and I do definitely think that this will do that. Yeah, like Greg says there, he needs to have a high kill count, and I can guarantee that a lot of people were shitting on the fact that we saw so many kills in the trailer. There is a lot more than that. That's all I'll say. And some of the stuff people have put up online, I was going to do a whole stream, like a video, maybe even talking about a lot of that stuff. A lot of people are talking about the cameo of the masks from Halloween 3 and who potentially could be underneath them. People may or may not be right. I'm not gonna go into that too much. As much as I want to talk about it so bad, but I just feel like it's better. There's already been enough stuff leaked and ruined and all this week, so I think it's just better to keep it shut, maybe closer to the time. So we have another comment here from Swedish Horror Nerd. Myers is connected to gory deaths at this point. You can't have tension horror movie with him anymore. It would sell because that connection is gone. So upping the gore is a smart business move from Blum. Yeah, 100%. I mean, it's unfortunately, it's one of those things. And I'm not sure if it's an actual tweet. I don't know if I can find it. I probably can't. Let me just have one quick look. Just bear with me for 1 second here now, guys. I'm just trying to pull up something to show you and have a quick look at. Where are we? Let's go. Oh, maybe that was bullshit. Basically, what I was talking about there was I had seen a tweet apparently from Jason Blum that it was just talking about the fact that a lot of people were shitting on the way Universal and Blumhouse released their trailers, and it gives away a lot. And again, like I said, I don't know if this is true or not, but apparently he tweeted back and said, unfortunately, we live in a world where that's necessary to try and keep people away from streaming and Netflix and stuff. We have such a high quality of choice now at home. It takes a lot to get people's arses out of the seats at home and get them into the cinemas and movie theaters. Not 100% sure if that was just a photoshopped image or he actually did tweet that at someone, but it makes sense. I mean, if he didn't say that, it is still the reason that they do what they do. Unfortunately, we're spoiled for choice these days, and they have to do something to. Yeah, exactly, Greg. Like they have to do something to drag people, to entice people to come out. And as much as right, I'm a diehard Michael Myers and Halloween guy, and I I'm gonna go see the movie regardless. Good, bad, terrible, all the promos in the world. Like I said, I may or may not already know a lot of stuff that happens, and that's like a 99.9% sure. Um, yeah, that's exactly it. Greg says people need to see the best bits to go spend money in the cinema, and that's 100% true. It might seem a little bit counterproductive because people would think, well, if I've already seen the best bits, why would I go? And it's like, yeah, but I mean, you could say that for everything. Like you could say that for concerts. You'd be like, well, you've already heard the best version of them play a song, so why would you go to a concert or whatever? It's not that. It's just people get swept up in the hype. I think when you have a trailer like they released, I mean, what is it, 2 minutes and 37 seconds? We get very little exposition. There's only maybe one or two little sound bites, and the rest is just cool shots of him in the fire, him stabbing people, throwing people around, smashing people. It's just very cinematically good, and I think it'll play really well in the cinemas. Before the original plan, I think, was to have it play with the Purge. Um, I do definitely think that will work. But yeah, it's one of those things. Like it is what it is. Like I don't necessarily see it as a bad thing, to be honest with you. Okay, let's pull up the trailer, I guess. Again, I'll probably get copyright strike on this, but sure, whatever. Where are we? Is everyone good to watch the trailer, or we don't want to go down that route? Be grand is all for the hype. Yeah, I mean, like, look, it is what it is. I don't know what people want because it seems to be no matter what you do these days, there's always a problem. So I mean, they don't show anything. People give out and talk shit, and they show a lot. People give out and talk shit. It's like I don't know what you're supposed to do. He doesn't kill a lot of people. People give out. He kills a lot of people. People give out. What do you want from the movie? Um, okay, let's go. Yeah, you can't win in the film industry. It seems like you can't win, especially with diehard fans and stuff. I'm a diehard fan, but as I've gotten older, like you just have to realize that things are the way they are, and like it's okay. Everything's gonna be all right. It's just a film. Let's just fuck it. Let's just go for it. I don't know if this will work out, but sure, whatever. Can you guys hear that? Just let me know if we're good or if you can hear it. Nope. That's an issue. Okay, let me. Okay, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna play this, okay, and I'm not gonna. I'm gonna knock myself off. I'm gonna mute myself for a minute. I have no idea what's going on then, guys. I'm having so many problems with this setup. It's crazy. Um, let me. I'm gonna try one last thing. I don't know if this will work or not, but let's try this. Unfortunately, guys, I don't know what's happening again. Like I was trying this out because I really wanted to get on this. Like I said, I'm a huge Halloween fan, and I really wanted to talk about Halloween and have a look at the trailer and break it down and slow it down. But unfortunately, I don't think it's going to work out. So, look, I guess I'm going to bounce. Just have to wait and see what happens next week. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I can get this thing fixed. I'm just having too many problems right now. I don't know what's going on. Apologize to anyone who's watching, anyone who's trying to follow this. I'm a lot more annoyed than you probably are. I appreciate everybody taking the time to tune in, have a look, and I'll make it up to everybody, and I'll see everyone very, very, very soon. Thanks, guys.